pastor in Africa. Some of you have you slept here, you know how it is. So I went there, and about last few days, I've been accommodating people here. And then you have been accommodated to other places anyway. But because of your graduation, I want you to come and have a taste of this place. So, the question is that when I got there and I was coming out, the manager met me, introduced himself to me. I was surprised that he knows me. And he said he decided to approach me to appreciate me for what I'm doing in the lives of young people. Okay, that should be the last clap. So you cannot confuse me. When I finish talking, you can go. So he said, I'm investing so much in young people. They are watching. I said, how do you know? He said, nothing is hidden. But he wants to let me understand that most of the people that I used to bring here to sleep and to eat, they are watching. They discovered that none of these people is qualified to pay me back. But if politicians are bringing people, you see them, they are bringing people that they know will pay them back. But because I was in a haste, I didn't answer him. I want to answer him now. I want to tell the manager of Transport Hilton, who approached me in the morning and say I'm investing in people that cannot pay me back. I want to tell you that the best place to invest is in young people. So, the people that they say they cannot pay me back, I want to testify today. I decided to use what I used today because the shoe, the sticker, the canvas, I don't know how to call it. What I put from in my legs is bought by a young person that have made in life. Wow. This trouser that I'm putting on has been given to me by a young person that I've impacted. Wow. This shirt has been given to me by a young person that I've touched his life. And then this phone was given to me today. Yes. I don't want to mention them, but I call a young person today. I say, one of my phone just off. It's not on it. And I have a lot of things in that phone. So I'm calling you. You are a technical person. So just find a way of come and make it my phone on. He said, I am coming. So by the time he appeared, after a while I call again. I said, are you not coming again? He said, what? I am coming. By the time he arrived, he now brought out his phone and presented to me. He said, you don't need to have a phone that will be offering and on itself. People that were around that place made me to understand that it's the latest phone in town. Yes. They call it iPhone. Waiting. Okay, some people that didn't even know the name. Let me show you this. This is a phone given to me today. Can you see? I don't know whether the devil is okay. Is this some? Phone 3. Phone 3. I hear me. Now, look at my phone. I didn't know that there's something like this exists. But because I've invested in a young person who knows more than me, discovered that there's a phone like this in town, and then bought it with his money, brought it to me, and presented to me. So, I'm folding my phone back. This is the product of my investment. Yes. So if somebody will say I'm putting money in people that cannot pay me back, I was not putting it for payback. The payback is coming itself. So I think this is paying me better than others. And I'm believing God that after your graduation, Nigeria will take a new turn. Because the problem of Nigeria is in young people. Banditry. Okay, bandits are young people. Kidnappers are young people. Boko Haram, young people. If you go to police, if you want to employ police now, who are they going to employ? Young people. If you want to employ soldiers, who are they going to employ? Young people. So everything revolves around young people. If a politician wants to get political talks, who is he going to pick? Young people. So that means a very mighty element of Nigeria has been neglected. And me, I don't like dragging issues with people. I always go where it is abandoned, and I pick them. That is why the slogan of the Zuga University of Green and Digital Economy, the slogan is getting the best out of the West. Yes. Getting the best out of the West. That is the slogan or the motto of the university. So today, the same young people that are terrorizing Nigeria, God has helped me to gather you from all parts of this same Nigeria to one place. And you will discover that your being here 1 month have changed your mentality. Because if you move around you yourself, you discover that Muslims are here. Christians are here. Igbos are here. Hausas are here. Yorubas are here. Tea people. That's my tribe, or my team man. Yes, sir. People from Plateau and Gas, Birom. Jukum from Taraba here. This thing, Ibira Ikogia here. Igala Ikogia here. Akwai Bom are here. Efik are here. And so on and so forth. So, with all these people together, there was no shout one day. Then it said that we separated fight from one person. Okay, and we have for people here. So now, if we can achieve this, it means we can succeed in having a unified, rebranded Nigeria. Okay, now, there's something I want you to understand here before I go deeper. If you check when I came back from Dubai to create another Nigeria inside Nigeria, people were laughing at me. They don't see any possibility. But me, I knew where I was going. So, the another Nigeria I'm talking about here is where people are not going to school to go and study. They are going to school to go and get a sheet of paper. So anyhow they can get that sheet of paper, it's all right. Whether they study or not, they can find their way to that sheet of paper and grab it. That has affected and decayed academic procedure in Nigeria because people are not going there to learn. In fact, people read to pass on exam. Immediately after graduation, 2 weeks later, you ask him the same question he was asked in the exam hall. He will not remember the answer because he was writing to pass and get a sheet of paper. Here we are. All of you seated here. Nobody cannot tell me that if they ask you a question about what you were taught, you cannot answer. Because all the questions given to you, if I ask the question now, anybody here can answer that question. Throw of us. Okay, now can you give me one of the question papers? Is it clear here?
Yes, yes.
Let me get question paper quickly. So that I can prove to whoever is watching or whoever is listening that we didn't come here to share paper. We come here to share knowledge. Paper will just come as an evidence. Okay, so I want to just use any question and then mention 2 of Daddy's favorite quotes.
A leader must not be too hot, must not be too
sweet and must not be too bitter.
A leader must not be too hot.
And a leader must not be too sweet.
Not too sweet.
A leader must not be too bitter.
And not be too bitter.
And the consequences of anger is more dangerous than the causes of anger.
Yes, people watch you more than they hear you.
People watch you more than they hear you.
A leader is not a position you occupy, but a solution you provide.
A leader is not a position you occupy, but the solution you provide. That's a question asked in a class. If I ask another person can have their own. So that shows that. Let me ask another. Let not be as if it's a setup. Another question. Let me just. Oh, I'm looking for questions. Okay. The platform for buying and selling of cryptocurrencies is called exchange platform. Oh my God. Okay. Then okay. I'm still going on here. Okay. Okay, now where people put money when they I want to ask a question. When people put money, they put money and withdraw in that same place. So when they put money, in cryptocurrency is called what? Put your hands. Okay, so that shows you that knowledge has been imparted. Clap for yourselves. This thing I'm saying now, I want all of you listeners, everybody should take this very serious. I will say this one and then probably drop the microphone. You are going there to be the light of this organization. And I observe that something is wrong in this country. And I want you to go and help me out. In this Nigeria, we have consumers more than producers. Everybody wants to consume. So, if you enter the street of Abuja, there are beer parlors everywhere in Abuja. There is no beer factory. There's no beer factory in Abuja. If you go to my place, they can drink. In your own state, they can drink. But then how many beer factories do we have? So they can consume, they cannot produce. Now, people take pleasure in spending, but they don't take pleasure in earning. You have to earn before you spend, but they spend without earning. Right now, financial wealth has been built or dug by me. Come and see what this we are doing. Everybody who want to wake up in the morning, go to the platform and withdraw money. Me, I planted that money and water it to bear fruit. So what is remaining from the people is just to go and water the same place. That's all they need. They need to water it. But what they are doing is every day withdraw money from the pool, go and put in the bank. Because they're not sure of the future. They are assuming that this thing will collapse. So they are rushing to pack the money and keep in the bank. But wisdom demands that when you have money in the bank, do you go in the morning every day to withdraw and keep in the house? You don't go every day in the bank to withdraw money and keep in your house. You always go to drop money. Go and tell Nigerians There are some Zuga platforms, but 20, Green Zuga coin, ERC20, all those places are banks. So the money you put there is your money. There's no the rushing in the money to go and withdraw, to go and keep at home, go and keep in the bank. You are wasting it. It's as good as you plant your maize, and the maize has just started yielding, and then you go there to harvest it. If you harvest at that time, can you enjoy it? You have to allow it get matured. So withdrawing from the platforms now, you know, when they are withdrawing, the price is dropping. When the price drops, they will say it's technical team that is withdrawing. They will come and say, okay, go and tell technical team to pump. They don't pump here. Even if they are pumping, it has to be money. They don't pump air. So Nigerians are wasting their future using the quote of insincerity and distrust. They didn't trust me. The reason why they didn't trust me is because they didn't trust themselves. So they are destroying what's supposed to be for their future. They assume that this thing is an investment platform. This is not an investment that you invest and get profit. It's a bank where you put your money, secure it. So the more the money remains there, the more it grows. It's not growing because of investment. It's growing because of the nature. The nature of it is to grow. So if you allow it there, it will grow, get mature. Withdrawing 20,000 now, naira or dollars, to go and keep in your bank account. Allow that for 6 months. You go there, you will withdraw $200,000. But then, the journey of crypto is not to withdraw, it's to use it and buy things. So what we're supposed to do is to make everybody understand how it works. When they understand how it works, you don't have the burden of withdrawal again. The time you are sitting on the platform to allow the price to grow so that you can withdraw and keep, you would have talked to 10 people so that you can save you from the stress of withdrawal. Whatever you need to buy, you can just meet that person, they create a word with the person, and then transfer you from your phone to that person's phone. Instead of sitting down, carrying plenty money to pay for gas fee. Let the person understand so that you cannot pay that plenty gas fee again. You can't have the stress of moving from the wallet back to the bank, passing through a lot of exchanges, paying money at any stage. Take to the bank when you want to withdraw. Bank will still charge. So why should you go through that stress? Tell Nigerians they are wasting their time. They are wasting their future. Me, as I'm graduating you today, I'm left with only one thing to do. By the time merchant open on the 22nd, I will not say anything again because I discovered that Nigerians, they are good fools. Are you getting me? Good fools. I don't insult anybody. I'm not describing how they are. Because me as an individual, one person decided to build something for the whole country and for the whole continent. Your own is just to carry small money out of your thing, drop it there, allow it grow. You now drop it, but you don't want to allow it grow. Is that how they plant tomato? When you plant, you allow it grow. So it's not an investment. Government, they are condemning government. The government is not correct. Church, they are condemning church. Shrine, they are condemning shrine. Everywhere they condemn. There's nobody that will say something that they will not condemn. So which one will they? I wanted to ask for them, which one you read? Which one you read? So now, money is available in Nigeria. Money is available in Africa. Only thing we need to do is all of us to participate. You know, it pains me when I hear somebody saying on social media, they don't do this. They go common liquidity. There's no day here. This is our project. So nobody is there in this system. It's our project. So don't be saying they. The technical team can't do this. Technical team are people that look at these projects at a distance. They need to come and contribute. That is why they came in to assist. They didn't come here. Just imagine a midwife coming to meet a woman in labor. And then people are now saying that the midwife has gone to kill the child. Is that what midwives do? I think if any woman is in labor and they see midwife, that is their relief. Because somebody is going to assist them to bring out a precious thing out of them. So, suspecting technical team is as good as suspecting a midwife from a woman in the labor room. You are shouting inside the labor room. And then midwife enter. Say, hey, you want to kill my child? And have to come kill my child. Hey, come and help me. Oh. Somebody come to kill my child. So what do you want? It's a midwife that will help you deliver. So that's the work of technical team. They came to assist. They came to contribute so that you can withdraw your money. And then a few days ago, I did a dinner for them to celebrate, to appreciate our success. Somebody went and said that the money I used for the dinner that I'm celebrating my technical team, I would have put it for liquidity for them to withdraw. So they want to withdraw. Technical team should die. Okay, now if they die, how will you get the money to withdraw? Who will control your withdrawal? So that is consumption. So let us communicate to Africans. We cannot continue consuming our claim that we have. We can't have it that way. If I want to spend money, I know where to spend it. Okay, imagine how many of you here. If hotel is 1,000 naira per night, 1,000 per night. If it's 1,000, and in Abuja, I don't know whether you can get a place of 1,000. Okay, now let's assume it's 1,000. You are more than 200 here. So for 1,000 for one person in the one day, it could have been how much? 200,000. Then multiply by 30 days. If it's 1,000. Okay, now if food is so cheap, it will be 250. And you have to eat 3 times a day. So let's say 750 per day for one person. Multiply by 200 times 30 days. How much? And then you know how much is your money. You know how much is your living allowance. You know the cost of your hotel. And then some of you came here by air. Anywhere there's an airport, people that are from that place, they came here by air. People that there's no airport in that place, they came by road. Check how much transport is supposed to be for all of you here. Okay, so me, that I'm spending such money, I'm a fool. I don't know money. And then you see somewhere waiting to withdraw. But me, I am not complaining. Because what I started, nobody sent me to come and do it. I came on my own. Whatever I'm facing on my own. But I'm not going to stop because I see this up. If I didn't do it, I would not get this one. I'm not talking things because me, I'm not online. I don't know what is happening. So I believe one day, one of you will come with a car that flies. Because I said that you used to move too much. And then the way the airport is congested, I just brought this car for you. From here to Lagos, 30 minutes. Wow. We can fly with you to Lagos. And I will enter the car without flying. One of you can do that for me. Yes, so I'm so happy. But I want you to do this. The major problem of the society is ignorance. Ignorance can kill more than sickness. So now that you have been given knowledge, the only medicine for ignorance is knowledge. The young people that are in the bush killing is because of lack of knowledge. It's not even lack of money. Because the money they are using to buy gun, AK-47 is big money. Bullet, big money. So it's not lack of money, it's lack of knowledge. They don't have sense. So now you have been given knowledge. And the knowledge that you have been given, it has been transferred from somebody to you. Who is that person? Archbishop Professor Zuga. A goat cannot give birth to a dog. So you know my life. You have tested it. You like it. I want you to emulate it. Copy my lifestyle. Replicate it in your lives. Anywhere you find yourself, behave like me. Because I know anytime I do something, you like it. Okay, today I am the richest one in Africa for now. Yes. Because where the world is going, let me be in charge. Yes. Dangote is building refinery. That is one of his companies. If I tell you how many things I've built so far, the companies I've built in the internet, one is going to finish next week. By the time that one finish, we can go for break to utilize what we have given to the society so far. So by the time all these things start working, I'm telling you the truth. It's not how much money I'm talking about, but how many people can be delivered from financial captivity. So, riches in Africa, I'm the one in charge. Yes, not just the richest man in Africa, but the richest in Africa. I am the one, the controller general. Today, you saw how I've been here. I'm supposed to be somewhere and be waiting. When the time comes, they'll go and bring me. I will be frowning face the way I was frowning here, waiting for the time to talk. If I want to talk, I will open the two lips. And somebody will be here whispering to you. But I didn't do that. With the honor, with the power, with everything that God has given me, I'm the one that came and arranged this hall for you. I came myself, checked the hall, inspected it, so that it is suitable for you. Give order for the person that's supposed to pay, they paid it. As they break, I came in more than 50 times to check. Even the time you were here, you saw me coming up and down. What you're supposed to do, I was doing it. And until what I wanted to see was ready before I stepped out to go and do this. I'll be here. I just want to bring people. Are you hearing me? Yes, so, if you go out there, a leader is not to be served, but the leader is to serve. What is killing our country is leaders want to be served. They don't want to serve. Live with this in your mind. What made me different from other people is I am a leader that serves. I am not a leader to be served. A leader that serves, not a leader to be served. Go and practice the same way you see me do. Don't sit somewhere and be complaining. Wear short knicker, step into the place, do it for yourself. And when you are doing it, your people will be watching how you are doing it. If you want to shout at your staff, if you want to shout at anybody under you, ask him, why didn't he do the same way you did that day? He shouldn't be just insulting somebody without demonstrating what you're supposed to do. Do it for the person to see. And tell him, do like this and do like this and do like this. When you fail, remind him how you did it. Here we sit and we point fingers at people to punch. If they didn't do, we will shout at them. Don't do it like that in my place. Finally, respect any human being you see. Any human being you see, respect. There is a place, if I'm in Abuja, I used to attend Good Tidings Bible Church. So one day I came out of the church and I saw one man sitting down there. So he positioned himself for people that come out of church. And I saw people passing. Nobody look at this guy. He doesn't have legs. He has only hands. And he's bent like this. As they drop him, they have to come and carry him. He can't move. So I see church members passing. Nobody turned their eyes to where the man was. So when I got to the place, I stopped. Gave him 1,000 naira. He looked at me. Even when I was going, he was looking at me. Don't be surprised. 3 months later, I came to Abuja, went to the church, I was coming out. That time I was busy, I didn't see him. I was talking to somebody. The person greeted me. He greeted me. And I turned. I I saw him. Say, thank you for that day. Thank you for that day. He remembered me 3 months later. This time around, if I'm going to that church, I know that I have somebody at the gate. So if I'm putting offering by the side, I'm also thinking that there's somebody when I'm coming out, he will be at the gate. So he knows that if I go to church that day, he must make money. He doesn't have legs. He can't move. They have to drop him. They used to drop him there. God has not given me the grace of Peter and John to tell him to stand up and start working. If I have the grace enough, I would have told him to start working. But my faith didn't carry me. So I didn't want to try so that they will begin to laugh at God. So the one I'm doing is enough. Because even Jesus, the day that man was healed, that the sense accepted, but Jesus preached in that same temple. But he didn't heal him. So if he's going to be healed, one day he will get his Peter. Me and the money that they give. So what am I saying here? Place value on every human being. What did I say? Place value. Place value on every human being. You are going home with 2 things. People in Nigeria and Africa should not be only consumers, but they should be also producers. And as an example, cryptocurrency code Zuga is not a place to go and consume. Let's learn how to put money inside. Allow it to grow. As your money is there and the thing is growing, you are producing. But as you wake up every day to go and withdraw, the price doesn't have any of this. There's no magic there. If they are saying CEO to come and pump, he's coming with money. But the money I used to build that is enough. What is remaining now is for you to protect it. I'm not going to pump again. Tell them I'm not going to pump. The pump don't spoil. So nobody's going to pump. He's speaking well about the project, dropping money, go and rest. At least drop on there, give 3 months. You only withdraw what you want to spend for that day. Don't be surprised. The other day, I saw a screenshot where somebody withdrew 16 million one day. Today, I was called. Somebody called me in Lagos. I was telling me how someone showed him the screenshot of how he withdrew 38 million naira one day. The person showed the screenshot and I was busting. So this man that sold 38 million was in tears. See, why you were so wicked like this? Okay, if you allow the 38 million into the system, people also will see how the system is working. They also come in. So after 3 months, that money can become 380 million. So why wasting it? Can't we build it together? Okay, look at where Chris Walker was. Now we are dragging between 20, 21. If they see $21, they need to appreciate it. And they are expecting somebody to come and do it. There's nobody. So me, I'm doing my best. I'm telling you the truth. I have done my best. I can't kill myself. And I don't want the genius to kill me. So I can't kill myself, and you can also not kill me. So I want to tell anybody, no, I am not going to. In fact, after 22nd of February, I will stop talking. I will not address anybody because the system is working perfectly. This is a community money. So community is supposed to take care of their money. That thing does not enter my bank account. Let me take this time and explain something to you. Some of the members of the technical team are here to come on and appreciate what I'm doing in your lives. These people you see here, they don't have access to your wallet address. They don't have access to figures. What they see is codes, computer language that you can see and you cannot read. What they have access to is not figures. They can't have time to withdraw. What they are watching is not money. They are not watching Zuga coin. They don't have access to it. Listen to me. You, in your training, you know very well that when transaction is gone, that's gone forever. Your wallet, you are the only one that have access to it. When this thing is created, there's a place it is there. They call it contract address. So that contract address, until you have access to it, and then where the product is, it's only one person that have access to it. Only one person have access to it. The whole thing that was mine. So what do you think the technical team can do. And then if we talk about the technical team, they have different sections. So I want you to let your people know the technical team cannot steal money. What they are watching is computer language. In your class, you know that. But I'm talking this because for the public. So let the knowledge that you acquire here, take it out there. Give your people. Let there be production more than consumption. And value anyone you see. Thank you.
Please let's put our hands together. You see, you and just talk to every person seated here. I was thinking he